Well, hello everyone. The OntarioGardener here, back with a brand new series that I'm calling Fish Fingers. Alrighty, let's kind of rock and roll here. We're going to be back into long form videos. So we're going to start out with your basic, like your first dish ever that was ever around, which was fish, as far as I'm concerned. It was fish, and we're just going to rock and roll, see how far we get, and we're just going to knock it out. So we're set up here using the cuddle map. Now, the way I say everything, right? I should put this into what is if you have as many or fewer groups and you have tables, you do what? You always call. At least in the beginning. I'm going to change that color because I used to have that color be blue. Then I changed it. I don't like it that way. Plate something, all good. Oh, that's not what I want. Plate that one up. This one here. Now remember, back to using plates, and we're using fish, and we're using everything else. So it takes a little while because you got to wash everything. I'm going to change that color back very, very soon. What do we want? A red. Got a red and got a red. Originally it was cyan, but there was an update, and then it changed it to red. I don't like the red. I like the cyan better. All right, we got that, and we got that. Boom. First day in the books. Now with fish, you have to be a little more careful. We also should have the community card up and running because I like having that, the banquet dining. But maybe we'll just leave it alone for now. Let's go really, really quickly in here and let's go back to options. Let's go to patient indicator and we're going to change this back to cyan. There we go. There we go. Look at our card list here, which is going to be here. It's going to be your fish. Yeah, I don't have the other one activated, which I don't. Maybe for this room we won't do banquet dining. Keep it basic. All right, put that in here, and then of course what I want to do is we're going to upgrade to plates because as long as you keep having less groups than you have tables, you're good to go. You don't have to wash dishes. So I am going to buy the plate. This table though, we want to start pushing. I think I'm going to move this to here, and then turn that one off and turn that one off. There we go. Because now we won't get messes. The only place we can get a mess is here, which is really good because I hate dealing with messes. All right, day 2, same difference. I could have put a countertop here, but it's all good. 2, 3. Now with fish, you know, one of the key automation things is you want to get safety hobs and you want to have grabbers. I say we're only going to get messes in this one spot. That's not exactly true. And the reason why it's not exactly true is because why? Because the cookers make messes. All right, we want a red and we want a blue. All right, we do have messes here from customers. These are fine. All right, what do we want down here? We got a bluey going, another bluey. Perfect. Now we don't have to do dishes. Oop. It's been a while since I played with plates. You guys know that. For those of you who've been following along, at least. You can do that. You can give them the plate and then put this on top. There we go. All right, fish done. Day 2. We're doing the cuddle map. Again, I've been doing banquet maps for a while now, but I want to get kind of back to basics here. Hopefully, we get a research desk. Ideally, yes. Nice, nice, nice. And we're going to put the research desk right about meow. Put this here. This can go back up here. We're going to line all of our stuff we don't need up there. We can't buy anything else because we only have 10 coins, but buying more tables to push all this back will be helpful eventually. Because we now have 4 groups, we can still do what? Call everybody. There's no reason not to. Because you don't have instant ordering or the banquet dining map or what have you, you get I always say you get a free patience bar. Because when they sit down, they have their thinking bell patience. And that they sit there. And you may say, well, what about the cyan color there? Like, what's the deal with that? Basically, whatever is lowest on like the timer list, they have the cyan color, which it doesn't really change anything, honestly. What do these got? They want one of each as well. So we have the reds. We have what we need here. That one out. Get the one that's burning first. Boom, boom, boom. And then we'll see what these guys want before we start making anything. Now, reds do cook faster than blues. Some people call them pink. They kind of look pink like this, but then they look... I mean, I interchange between pink and red all the time. You guys know that. And you have your... everything has a patience bar, if you will. The cooking has a progress bar. You don't want to burn things. But again, ideal setup here. Again, we have all different types of fish. We're going to be seeing what we get. All right. First card coming up that quick. About, what, 5 minutes into the run? Ooh. So none of these are great. I think we should go with oysters. I want to try to keep the count down because now we're only at 4 groups still. Didn't go up. Now, the thing with oysters, what makes oysters a bit trickier is we have a, hold on, we have a, sorry, it adds blue and red fish, but it also adds oysters. So we still could get red and blue, or we could get red and oysters and we get blue and oysters. So we're guaranteed to get at least one fish out of this. What do we have here? Blueprint desk would be nice. Discount. There we go. CBD copy, blueprint, discount, back to copy. So tomorrow it'll be a copy desk. That's fine. I still think I want to keep pushing tables back a little bit. It's just something that I've always done. Now we have no table mess, because without having the splash zone or whatever the mess card is, the chairs only will spread mess one tile. So one tile, these are all blocked anyway. This is blocked, all good. The sink, we don't need the upgraded sink because this is still the starter sink. We don't need an upgraded sink. We eventually want to work on hobs. I kind of want to almost re-roll, but I think we're going to wait because we have Deco Day coming up. That may play a key factor here. And but anyway, let's just keep on keeping on. And because we only have 4 groups, we're going to still call everybody. Now, oysters you do the shuck them ahead of time, which kind of stinks. But we can get a couple bluefish going. Do this. Yeah, we have plenty of time. That done. Always clean your messes. Get the messes cleaned first, and then we're going to be done with having, oh my god. Then we're going to be done with having to deal with cookers for a little bit. Now, oysters are key here. Like, it's for when it comes to, see, they want a blue fish, so we don't have to mess with that. What do we want here? So, what we'll do here to kind of make it easier, we put the plates here. They want a double, and they want a triple. Double. And then you can send it like this. Like, see how that one's a triple? And then as soon as this one becomes a double, they'll take it. These are singles, and these are singles. So you want 2 doubles down here. And again, you can do it however you want. Now, this is where having a mixer is money, you know? But still, it's still simple. Like I always say, you know, I like having instant ordering or the banquet dining, but it's still instant order. I like having it, but for something like fish where you have multiple dishes that you want to prepare a little bit, you want to not do that. Now, again, some people, I can buy this anyway, by the way, unless we get a research desk here, which would be kind of a kick in the butt, but it's all good. So we're gonna keep buying the tables, push everything back, because if we end up getting the mess card, I don't want to be stuck with that. Again, some people would, I can't afford it, by the way, so it's irrelevant. Some people would buy this, throw this out, and then hopefully get one the next day, then copy it, and then keep going through I typically don't play that way ever. It's just not my style. We still have 4 groups, remember that. So guess what? Call everybody. This mouse is really annoying me. And because red fish cooks so quickly, I think we'll just make 1 red and just be done with it. We likely will need another one. And I always like to get singles out first. There we go. We got a couple reds. Put that red on. And the reason why I like to get singles out is because it's just 1. You want red too? Okay. It's just 1 dish. That's all it is. Get this one on. Whoop. And then here we can start doing doubles. That one's done. Put it down here. Grab this. Here's where having trainers is really helpful, because you can go faster, baby. Now, again, you can do this, right? And it won't. When you're serving something on a plate, you have to have the order correct before they take it. Like, you could put 1 oyster there, you could do a plate with 1 oyster, just the plate. It doesn't matter. We have our blueprint desk now, which is going to be great for us. Now, let's see what we get. So I like charming because you have bell patience increase. The other 2 don't really matter. I like when they sit down if it's an automated setup. If we're not automated completely, then I don't like that, because you want to give yourself extra time. Formal is just dealing with messes, but I do like the delivery food bonus patience, because that may come into factor if we end up getting a lot of food. Tables create no mess is also good. Not for us right now, but if we end up wanting to serve tableside, if you will. So I don't know which is better here. I do like increased bell patience, but I also like bonus delivering food. But I think I'm going to go charming. This is where I'm going to go. Now, I typically never buy anything right like the first day. What do we want out here? That one, or do we want this one out here? That one's, yeah, let's do, I like the darker ones. Do you have any solid color ones? All right, what do we have here? Probably nothing that I want to save. I am going to buy this now, so we can put this here, which means, now remember, if you have your blueprint desk, you can't really call that much, because you end up screwing yourself. funny thing is this is 30 coins. This is 30 coins. These are 40 coins. So I think what we might do, because we have enough not to buy all of this, let's put a light here. And because these are only 30 coins, let's buy both of these and be done. Because tomorrow what we'll do is we'll buy this for 40, because we'll easily make 12 coins, because everything else is 40. What is this again? The bookcase. So all the barrels and bookcases both take up floor space. The lights don't, but you know, if we can get increased bell patience right away. I know I said I did kind of going back on what I said, but we had the money, and because we can't buy anything tomorrow anyway, it's gonna be all good. Well, I mean, not anything, but we're not researching anything. We have 5 groups. We gotta be a little careful now. Yeah. So what we'll do is let's just. I don't mind calling a little bit right now. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. If you end up calling what you need, if you get what you need right off the bat, just call. Just call everybody. There's no reason not to. I'm gonna put the fish here, and I'll put this fish here. Just call everybody. Now I know, get the singles out first. They want a triple oyster. Oh, my oysters are down here, so I gotta not put it like that. I gotta bring my plate down here. All we gotta do is get this guy out, and then we're golden. But again, we're only at 54 seconds. All good. We want here. All right, double blue, which is great because we have another bluey here. Perfect. To wash one dish. Well, you don't have to actually wash it. We just have to take the dish up. Okay, because the oysters are at the top, it's kind of annoying, or at the bottom, I should say, because we don't have it set up for that. Well, it's fine. I shouldn't say it like that. All right, we want double bluey all day. My son, by the way, loves bluey. Bluey. He goes bluey, bluey. That's what he calls bluey. Okay, let's do this, that, and of course I can do that because we can just slippy slap that, slippy slap this, put this here, put that there. Again, when you have 2 minutes, like this is 2. If we'd sit here and I wouldn't say anything for 2 minutes, you guys would be like, "Wow, 2 minutes is really, really slow," because it is. But as time goes on and we start getting customers waiting outside or having to serve things kind of out of order, 2 minutes. 2 minutes is not a lot. Boom, another card already, man. We're killing it right. 12 minutes. I mean, 12 minutes since I started the video, but we're not anywhere near 12 minutes. Ooh. Now, I believe crab cakes used to be minus 30%. The thing is, sedate doesn't change anything for us, right? Because we're serving diner style through the hutches there. Crab cakes as a main. So what you got to do, you got to chop the crab, add the egg, add the flour, and then cook it. So you need a spot to do eggs and chop the crab. Now, it's not guaranteed that you're going to have crab every time, but I don't like crab. I'd rather get filet because it's a couple less steps, actually. So we're going to go sedate here. I think that's a good choice. Oh, I don't want to start today. Jeez Louise, that could have been bad. Okay, let's just... There we go. Okay. Use my mouse for this. So I think what we'll do, the first one we're going to do is let's just wait. Oh, no, we're fine to not wait because I want to buy this. Put this right here. Perfect, because guess what? Now we increase bell patience. Bell patience is their thinking patience in the beginning. So remember, it was like 2 minutes before or something. I think it's going to probably go above that. Yeah, we're going to upgrade this because here's where we could use a copy desk. Another blueprint desk, maybe, but I think a copy desk would be good, and then potentially a discount desk eventually. And I think as far as dishes go, let's just buy the last table, even though we have no issues with messes here. If we want to get to some sort of automation at some point down the road, I think this will be helpful for us. Debating if I want to put this here to give me an extra spot here. I think I'm going to do that. Kind of a little unorthodox, but I can still hit this, and this doesn't matter. This doesn't cause any negative effects. This way down here, I can now use this to chop if we have oysters at this bin down here. Okay, let's and we have what, 5 groups again. So yeah, let's keep on rolling. First thing I'm going to do is, can I do that, please? Can I not hit that? There we go. Jeez Louise. And we're just gonna, yeah, it's 6 minutes, almost 6 minutes. Oh, I can't go there. Here's where having a mixer would be really helpful, or mixer, I should say, a mixer with a conveyor belt. So like that, I think, is what we're gonna be looking for on the desk. What happened there? Oh shoot. Well, let me combine. It used to let, well, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say it used to let you do that because it never let you do that. I wish it would. Because some of the other things you can put one-on-one, but yeah, this one you can't do that with them. It's okay. We can just take this one out anyway because we know we're going to need at least 2. I should have left that alone. You can't chop on a hob. You can't chop on things that aren't made to chop with, if that makes any sense. Let's just get rid of this. I'm not ringing right now because I want to see what the desk can give us. I don't need more plates. I'm going to make another one of these. All right, let's just call... Oh, damn. That was the wrong button. Crap. That was a stupid mistake. You saw what I did. I clicked the... I thought it was the desk, the ring. That's all good. All right, so we want all right. That was a stupid move, to be honest with you. And I can just do this, and then... I guess so it's easy doing that, right? Perfect. And then here we want... Oh, we got one red fish is good. Because the red's made already, we can slap the oyster on. Boom, boom. And then we're probably going to need another... Oh, 2 red. Perfect. I love doing 2 red. See, we have 2 minutes and 16 seconds. We dump this. Is now down to 23 seconds. Because it's the delivery patience. Which I don't think... Formal helps with that, but we don't really have formal. Again, whatever. I just wanted to get the bell patience, the initial patience. Alright, day 8, we're rolling along here. So that was kind of a bonehead move. We don't need more plates. Maybe we'll get something good that I can re-roll. Okay, let's re-roll a little. I mean, what is this? Ooh, that is interesting to me. Do we buy another blueprint desk, or do we try to keep it to get a copy desk? The thing is, though, we're going to eventually want to copy things. We're going to want 2 cookers, 2 mixers, multiple grabbers. So I think we're going to hold off on buying it. The only problem is if I get something here that I can't just buy outright, it's going to upset me. But we have a little bit extra money. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what we could use right now. And I'll just put it. I'll put it under. Oh, no, I can't put it under there. Oh yeah. Oh no, I can't do that. I'll put it here, and we'll just have it as 2. It doesn't matter. Now I almost want to reroll one more time, but I want to wait because tomorrow, remember, go CBD copy, blueprint discount, back to copy. So we have 2 more days. Yeah, I'm sure some of you would buy this, but I'm not going to buy it, and I already explained to you why. Because for this run, getting a copy desk, I think, will be beneficial. On this now, I want to try to get... Hey, things again. It's plates again. I want to try to get more blueprint cabinets. That would be, I think, would be great for us right now. Dish racks are cool. I just don't need a dish rack right now. I'm going to put this up here. What do you want? I don't mind getting single orders either. Prep station's good. It's just not... I just don't think we need it right now. Perfect. That's great. All right. I just got to remember to not hit the right... I got to not hit the wrong button there. We call a little bit. I hate not calling at all. And then we have the oysters down. Yeah, the oysters down here is a pain in the butt. But again, it doesn't matter because they're well, when you have one customer, you don't have delivery patience, so it's fine. We want to plate oysters. We got this, and then what we'll do is we're not getting anything here. All right, I'm just gonna call. I'm just gonna ding the rest out. Why not? Sometimes it's what you got to do. You just ding the rest out, and you're fine. Especially because we're only getting a lot of singles right now. I don't want to deal with I don't have to wash that anyway. I don't have to deal with anything. Alright, we get triple oyster up. Yeah, that's a good thing with when you do oysters, as I've said before. Ooh, that one's not shucked. Is the timer doesn't start ticking down until after you give them the last. Look at that, 5 minutes and 34 seconds. That's so much. You can actually do this. It's just having these all the way down here is a big pain. So what we could probably do is we could move the bins to be in the middle and have the cookers on the outside, which probably would be good. Better. Perfect. I love that. Perfect. Man, fish is the original dish back in the day, man. Nostalgia. We're playing very basic here. A very basic vanilla run. To a point, vanilla. We're up to day 9. We get another card after today. We're still rolling through it pretty good. Give me something good here. So this is now a discount desk, which is good. Don't want it. Do we want to re-roll? I'm gonna gamble. Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's good. So let's just put these. Let's start lining these up how I normally. This is great because it allows you to call. Obviously, Combiners we don't need yet, well, at all. And then the floor protectors I do like. Because remember, tomorrow we're going to need 120 coins, which we have that. I'm going to buy this. There's no harm in buying it because I like having them here for these. This is going to be a copy desk tomorrow, which we're going to buy anyway. Best case scenario is we end up getting another research desk. If I see a research desk one here, I will take it. But blueprint cabinets, I think right now is kind of what I'd like to get. So you have 7 groups now, so it's not nothing. So buffets are cool, not for this. I mean, the buffets had their time. Because we're now just doing fish, we can really start cranking this out a little bit. Because there's no shucking involved, obviously. Eventually, when we get enough floor protectors, I want to get trainers. There's another bin. I don't like having this bin here. It's making me nervous. Let's call a little bit. Oh, that one didn't even tick through at all. I don't want a hosting stand. I don't care. I don't want bread. I'm just going to end up calling through everybody. I got to be careful because remember, we have 7 groups now. I'll stop at that because I want to see. We have how many coming in? 3 coming in. I want to see what we can get. I don't want a combiner. I don't need that stuff. What are their? Yeah, 5:45. That's such a good amount of time. So good, so good. There and there, and then take these guys first. Red and blue. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Oh, that's yeah. I roughed that a bit. Alright, still got time. Yeah, use the cooking bar, right? Don't think, oh man, I'm gonna burn my stuff. Not really. Yeah, get the single out first. We can get a blue on. I'm sure they're probably gonna want something that's not blue. Prep stations are cool, just not for. Oh, that was wrong. Whoopsies. Good thing it cooked, by the way. We're getting towards the end of the day. Right, we should get some blues on. We're gonna need probably at least 1 blue here. Yeah. Give me something else. Give me one more thing so I can ring. Alright, we're not going to get anything else, so we're just going to ring. That one, this one, and we got a bluey up. Bluey. Bluey. Double bluey. Perfect. Now, because we have oysters, if we end up getting to the automation stage, we're days away from having safety hobs and grabbers. Like, we're way away from that. Don't worry. But you have to, because we have oysters, you can't have it ending on a safety hob because you can't crack an oyster on a safety hob. Right? Right. All good though. Alrighty, let's keep rocking here. Day 10, another card today. Ooh. See, I haven't done sides in a long time. Now, I like sides because all you got to do is, it gives you 20 portions or something. We got to go mashed for sure. Drop our groups to 6. Without question, we got to go mashed. Now, what that does mean is I think we got to start moving some stuff around here a little bit. Like, actually move things around a bit differently. Alright, none of this is all junk. So this is going to be basically your pots. So I think what we have to do now is we have to back this up a little bit and then put this out here and then create a gap here. I don't need the bin. The bin I don't need. This can go here and then the potato. So it's easy. Grab that, put it on the cooker, and then we'll have this one for the, maybe we can even put another one here, really. Have this for the mashed potatoes, and the mashed potatoes are just going to go tap, tap. But also, I could put it here. Mashed potatoes could kind of live here a little bit. I think that's great. Oh. Move it. Nips in, nips in, nips in, please. It just means the cookers are going to take a lot longer to cook. Do we... Oh, no, we're buying this, right? We're buying this right now. So we'll put that here. And, oh, perfect, right there. If we can get our safety hobs by tomorrow... Again, they're still going to be 60 coins each, but we're going to make another. What do we have 90 coins now. We're going to make 31 coins with calling probably. Also, getting another. This is where we need more blueprint cabinets because we've got to start thinking about upgrading the sink. We have a lot to do. I mean, everything slowly but surely, as they say. All right, let's rock and roll here. All right, just got to tap it on here, fill it up, and that's that. What I could probably do is I could start prepping some of these. Because remember, the mashed potatoes aren't going to burn. Let's just prep a couple of these. I don't like that they're so... You know what I could do? I could put the other ones down here. There we go. Alright, this is going to take forever. Of course, and they want mashed potatoes you can serve on the side. Remember that. You don't have to serve it with the food. I should move that. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Come on. We gotta mash these, which takes. This is where a mixer would really be helpful, but again, it's not that. It doesn't take that much time, really. Let's do that. Yeah, 20 portions. Like, geez Louise. Just gotta do that. Tap, 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 tap. That's it. Gives you more money, by the way. All right, put this one here. 2 doubles. Don't need more plates. I need to start getting some automation, man. That's like that's what we need right now. Let's go down here because that just ticked over, and let's do some research. Safety hob would be great. Kind of need grabbers too. All right, safety hob, perfect. So we'll probably end up buying both of them because we don't need 3 at this point. So yeah, let's get all these plates washed. I'm gonna try to let the thing run out, like run completely today, the blueprint desk, because I really want to get another blueprint cabinet at the very least. Mixers would be great, but grabbers, I think we need grabbers probably more than another blueprint cabinet. We need grabbers, so we'll see what we can. Man, we have more now already. It's all right. Trainers are good. We can't do trainers yet. We're not set up for trainers. That one, this one, all triples. It's just time consuming. Oysters are simple because they don't create any mess. They just take a while to chop and to process, I guess you'd say. Yeah, I know we got plates stacking up, and that's fine. We got 2 coffee tables. Use those coffee tables. Oh, what I meant? Oh, shoot. I had too many here. Uh-oh. Now, unfortunately, you can't take an oyster off a plate. That almost went very badly. Oy, jeez, God. All right there, OT. Just relax a little bit here. Man, more oysters, God. But you know what? This is easy because we have this already set up. Do that, boom, boom. Oh, I should put that there. I shouldn't put it on a plate, on a table. But again, 20 portions. That's easy. Oh, yeah. This is the baby sink, so it takes slightly longer. I think it's at like 70 or 80%. But we're still rolling through. We're still killing it right now. Oh, all day, all day, all day, and we have 1 group left too. This is exactly what we wanted too. Well, I wanted a lot of things, but is that the last group? We're not going to get any more? I guess not, because we had 7, right? But still, the grabbers are very helpful because we're going to end up getting grabbers. Well, at the end of the day, tomorrow we'll have 2 more grabbers. We're going to buy our safety hobs today. See, we didn't make that much money. We made 31 plus 30. Well, tell us. We made 65, 83. So not a lot, really. But it's fine. It's fine. I like... Do we get double black here? I like the black. Or is this the... Oh, we could have this to full that. Yeah, maybe we'll do that and put the black down here. And then put the wood up here, I guess. This one here just kills my eyes, and this one is even worse. Oh my god. So we're not going to use it. I wish we'd have some more wallpaper, though. I don't need any of these, but I will be... What is this one? We'll be buying that. So let's buy our safety hobs, because, you know, we have to at some point. And I'm not going to put a hob down here to do the mashed potatoes, because we just don't need that, honestly. We don't. But tomorrow, we're there. But ideally, if we have oysters, well, it's still fine. Like, it's still better than what we had before. Yeah, the other thought was putting these bins in the middle and putting the cookers out here. But if we're doing oysters, it doesn't really matter because I still have to put a plate. Yeah, let's just put it back the way it was. Don't change it now. Is that a different icon that way? No, it looks exactly the same. Some things like the freezers have different icons on the back. Okay, 7 groups again. Everything is the same. Nothing's changing. We're just going to keep on rocking. Oh my god, more grabbers. I can't. We need to wait to get other things. We need to wait to get other things. Sadly, we don't. Actually, you know what? Oh, okay. If it comes up again, I will grab it. I'm thinking, no, it would be helpful. I think what I'd rather get is a mixer, honestly. But we need more grabbers, though, so I should have. If I see it again, I'm going to grab it. If I see the grabber, I'm going to grab... Well, I call them grabbers, but they're actually conveyor belts. Come on. Come on. Just going to get a blue one. See, look at the blue cookers are still the same speed as the baby ones, right? The safety hobs. All right, we got here. We got a blue and a red. Nice. Yeah, we're not set up for trainers yet, unfortunately. We got a blue and a red. But this does make things a lot easier because I don't have to worry about stuff burning. I want to try to wait on that blueprint desk again, man. Then we kind of need some more cash right now. We're going to need 120 coins. So I'm going to... Oh, we're going to get any. Let's just call a little bit. Yeah, so it's all crap. Not crap, but just not really what we want. And remember, try to utilize your coffee tables if you need to, right? So like let dirty tables, let dirty dishes on here. All right, I think we're gonna end up getting buffed this here. Again, you can feed them the side first. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna call. We need some more. I'm gonna call the rest. We need some cash. It's all right. It's all good, man. All right. Good. Don't we need to wash any of those? What we got, baby? Always like to get the singles out first. We still have so much time. Yeah, see, they need double, 2 of them. Because it goes from 5.5 minutes, it's down to 2 minutes. But it's still plenty of time, The grabbers will be good. They will be definitely helpful. Because we will have them setting right onto these 2 things. Now, the only issue with that, I shouldn't say that. The only issue with that is that if you're needing tons of blue fish, then you have one hob that's always having a red fish on it. So there's a bit of a trade-off. Honestly, there is. Sadly, there is. But, so I think maybe what we'll do, because we didn't end up locking another one because I was too slow, is let's put 1 bin up here. Again, if it ends up being the bin with oysters, so what? Who cares? It doesn't really change anything. But what we will do is let's just move all of this stuff up a little bit farther. That way we're a little bit closer to the plates, and I mean, this is all fine down here. So yeah, we'll upgrade it again. Actually, well, corner grabbers are nice, but we kind of don't want corner grabber. Like, we don't want to upgrade it and get a smart grabber, because you can't use smart grabbers when you fish because the bins change every day. So we don't want to do that. Let's move this here, make it look a little nicer. Okay. Do you want to re-roll? I think we need to just save our cash right now. We have 8 groups. We have 6 chairs. We're still perfectly fine. Let's just keep on rolling. So we didn't luck out there. We kind of screwed ourselves, but that's okay. That's fine. At least I don't have to pick them up, I guess. If anything. Put that in the sink. Yeah, that's all good. Alright, what do we got? Double oyster, perfect. I'm wondering if we just call. Either we should just call today, or we shouldn't call at all. Well, until I still need another blueprint cabinet. At the very least, a mixer. But the problem, though, we need another blueprint cabinet. That's kind of where I think we're at right now. Yeah, I just hate that. It's okay. I love the trainers, man, but we just don't. You don't need trainers. I'm gonna let this roll right here and just copy this. This is why we need another blueprint cabinet, because otherwise, oh, there it is. Yes. And I think what we're gonna do is, I shouldn't say that. I almost want to buy both grabbers today. Oh, we should call them. I'm gonna call everybody. We have 5 coming in, 4 coming in. Again, utilize the whatchamacallits. Utilize the cock. Wow, I shouldn't do that. No, I don't want to utilize it too much. It's a triple. So the thing is with the blueprint cabinet, or desk, whatever you want to call it, is the fact that the blueprint cabinet, I should say, sorry, is do we start copying the blueprint cabinet, right? Or, because we can't do both. I'm trying to think what makes most sense here. So it's a tricky dilemma. It's a tricky, especially this part in the run. It's a it's a difficult question. Like what makes sense to do? We got here. We want a bluey, and I'm going to pick this one up. Because we need a double. See what we need here. Probably at least one oyster. Oh, double oyster, so that's fine. Good. And we got a mash. Only one mash of the day, which is fine, really. Let's put that there. Because, again, if you're not serving what they want, then they're not going to take it. So you can just use that table as like a placeholder type deal. Still debating about trying to upgrade that. I don't want to get a safety hob because if I get a smart grabber, I don't want a smart because if I get a smart grabber, I gotta wait till the next day because you can't use smart grabbers with fish because the bins are gonna be different every day. So you can't do that. Obviously, you shouldn't do that. All right, last card before franchise. Ooh, now the thing is with the fish selection is it doesn't reduce your customer count. All right, but it'll allow them to choose between 3 different things. So theoretically, each one will have a 33% chance of being selected instead of a 50% chance. So again, the issue here is that you can't really use automated safety hobs because you need to have 3. But I still like it. I still like it because personalized weighting is okay, but not really because you have to take their order, almost have to wait for them to change it before you can start cranking things out. So I think what we're going to do to keep it a little interesting, let's do fish selection. Doesn't drop anything down, and you only get fish selection if you have more than 2 different fish types. So we're going to take this away. We're going to hold on. So this other bin is going to go here. It's going to be a bit tricky. Well, not tricky. It's just going to be a bit interesting, I should say. And then this one almost has to go. Is there a better way to do this? Not really, I guess, because it all has to do with where the oysters are. If the oysters are here, we can still chop them. If they're down here, we can chop them. It's just the oysters are what's the pain. Oh, I can't luck out and get something better. So we're definitely going to buy one of these, for sure. So the thought is do I buy this one, right? And then, because I don't have another hob here yet, and then do we keep copying this to get more? It's interesting because I think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to copy this because we need more. Because as long as we get, we're going to have one more, we can keep locking stuff in. We can lock in another conveyor belt. We can lock in mixers. Hobs are going to be the next thing we want to try to get. I don't want to reroll because if we end up getting a regular hob, it's not going to be worth it. So we're just going to let it, because you need 3. The reason why you need 3, even though you only have 2 fish that's being cooked, you can't, because the bins are random. You don't know where they're going to be. So that kind of puts a kibosh on that. But you know what? Trying to think, we could utilize this a little bit better though. If we'd have this pushing onto a conveyor belt, pushing onto a counter here. You see what I'm trying to do here, guys? I just don't know if that's worth it. I don't think so. Let's just not do that, and let's see kind of how we do here. All right, let's just see what happens. Because we're gonna get all fish, right? I can just wait. We gotta wait for the potatoes anyway. Blueprint cabinets are good now. The thing is on the desk now. I don't want blueprint cabinet now because we have blueprint cabinets. We don't need more. I'm just gonna crank out a couple of fish because we're gonna need them more than anything. I'm gonna take this. I think that's the wise choice right now. I think that is the W choice, wise choice. And also here, because we have a free cooker, we can always use that to put the oysters on. Like, not to chop, but to put them on. That one's done. This one's done. Again, we have all these single groups. We have another single fish. Boom, boom. Oysters and blueies. Yeah, put that there. Yep, it's all good. I didn't chop that, did I? It'll be open if I did. That one, might. Oh, we only want 2. So let's don't screw ourselves here, guys. And as far as the mashed potatoes, we should just not do anything with it unless they ask for it. I shouldn't say that. That's kind of dumb to say. Oh yeah, we're gonna call. We're gonna keep calling. Call. I'm gonna call everybody. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, because everyone's oysters. Oop. Oh, we're rolling right now, guys. We are killing it. Rolling in it. Killing in it. Whatever. All good. We're rocking and rolling here, guys. It's kind of fun going I call it back to basics. Look at the timer on the coffee table. So much time. Right here we double this up. And now we have to do mashed, which is interesting, by the way. Again, you get more money for having a side. I'm just going to roll that out, do this first. See how I'm utilizing the coffee table? Because if I pick up one of these dirty dishes, then they would automatically get up, and you lose 3 whole minutes. Because now we're past that, we can do that. It doesn't. I don't need to do that anyway. We're past that. All right, we want all oysters right now, so that's fine. How many? 4. Now the thing is with oysters is using like the buffet stands. I can just tap it. I don't think they will take individual oysters and fish, because I think you have to. Well, I think actually I don't know. I haven't tested this, but I think if you'd have a plate, if you put plates on, yeah, I think they're not going to walk with the plate. Good question, because they will take the plate. That's an interesting thing. Will they get up to take the fish to put on the plate? Why not? They do with the ice cream. Yeah, of course they would. But the ice cream disappears though. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. All right, so we have another blueprint cabinet, which is great for us. We're going to keep copying that. Keep. Give me a hob. Ooh, oh my God. We have basically everything that I needed right now. Wow, you know what? I think I'm going to sacrifice it and do this. Sure, some of you are going to be like, no, dude. But look at this. This is it. We need more grabbers. We need conveyor mixers would be ideal. We can't really afford conveyor mixers. Because you have to have, if you want to do an automated, you got to have a setup of everything. You need to have 3 of everything. So we need to have 3 more grabbers, minimally 3 more grabbers. And then we need to have 3 mixers, 1 more hob, which we'll get at least today or tomorrow, and we need 3 of these. So theoretically, within 2 days, unless we get a heated mixer, which would be kind of crap, within 2 days we'll have everything we need. We just got to be careful with this. I almost want to maybe not upgrade the mixer. Conveyor mixers are nice. We just don't have the cash for that right now. So I think what I'll do is I'm not going to upgrade the mixer, because a rapid mixer doesn't really make it any faster, honestly. I mean, well, it makes it faster, but not for what we need. Because I don't want a heated mixer, because it'll start to cook the fish. I don't want that. And a conveyor mixer, great, but they cost $120. So I think we're just going to leave. We're going to do it like this, piece by piece by piece. Because what we'll do after today, if we get a safety hob or whatever, we'll have 1 run done, 1 run, and then you got to have building blocks as it. I should almost still buy that other sink, but I think we're fine with the baby sink. 9 groups. On the blueprint desk, we're gonna look for. I don't know exactly what we want yet. Why do I keep moving things? There. And what button? This button. Ooh. The problem with the prep station is we're not going to be ready for it yet. Oh, okay. I was going to say I'm going to take it anyway. What I am going to do, though, I'm going to move some plates down here. That's what I should have done. Move that other plate stack down here. And, of course, neither one of them wants. Oh. I got to take. I have to take it. I have to take it. I have to. Sorry. I have to take it. I have to take that, man. All day, every day. All right, let's get this done. Back on track. Like, I'm seeing some really good things here. I just got to be really careful with how I want to go about it. See, everybody's on mash. Let's get this group. Let's get these guys out first. Get this one out first. Even though I took the other one's order first, it doesn't matter because they're 2. This is going to go sit here. Again, utilize that coffee table. We don't really need to utilize it right this second. We don't need to do that. What am I doing that? I should just tap it there, and then this one's going to go here. Perfect. All right. What do you want, my friend? Do you want double oyster? We have plates down here for oysters already. What do you guys want? Oysters in blue. Okay. And also mashed, of course. All right. I'm going to start ringing up quite a bit more here now. Let that cook up. How many oysters? Triple. Yeah, we're, hey, slowly but surely. Because you can't do everything at once. It's just impossible to do that. Let's get some more tables open because I really want to call everybody else. I know they need the mash. I know. No, that's not what I wanted. I want this one. Thank you. Let's do that and call the rest. There's only going to be 2 groups, I think. Once we get down to the last group or so, we're just going to kind of chill out and leave that guy sit there. Alright, let's get these guys out first. I'm just going to do 2 blues while we're here. Now everybody wants mashed potatoes. You know how funny that is? Now, the way the sides work, I think it still works this way. We're going to test this right now. Because I think it still works that you can do this. If I'm wrong, well, then I'm wrong. So we're gonna try. Yep, it still doesn't matter. That was one thing I always was trying to push for. I know it never went anywhere. Is basically whoever orders the side, if you're gonna plate it, it has to go on that plate. But I understand why it's not done that way because it's supposed to be looked at as the people are sharing or whatever. Because we still have tons of time right now, I'm gonna just chill out here, do my research. Because after today, we're gonna have. I mean, hopefully we get a safety hub. That'd be best case scenario. Oh my god, perfect. I don't even need I don't need 2. I don't need another one because you can't. As far as I know, you can't get 4 fish bins. Plus, we don't have 4 fish anyway. We have fillets to get. There's also spiny fish, which I'm not gonna do, and we have crab cakes, which I would do it if everything else is automated. The problem is everything wouldn't be automated. You always have to have an automated setup for everything if you're gonna do it that way. This is great. This is really good. Really good. Let's just get these guys out. We shouldn't do it like that. That's kind of dumb. Alright, do it like that. Doesn't really matter either way. That. Pick this up. Hey. Before I was like, we're still a long ways away from all this stuff. Yeah, not that long far away. All right, I'm just cooking them up anyway because even though we don't need it, doesn't matter. We're gonna have some tatties, mashed potatoes, and the dishes will go underneath the bowl, by the way. But if you pick it up, you can't put it back down. That's the key thing here. All right, hey, we're doing, man. For not being a franchise yet, I think we're killing it right now. If I do say so myself. Making some decent money. Nothing crazy. Oh, man. All right, let's be smart here. We definitely want... Okay, let's just be smart. We're going to buy this. We're going to buy this. This we don't need anymore. So we're going to put this in here, right? Up in here. And then I don't want to upgrade this. I just want to... We have tons of space, so there's no point to keep upgrading the grabbers until we need them. This, I don't... Well, we do need it. We do need it. Because I want to have one automated setup right now. If it ends up not being what we need... I think I'm going to put it down here, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it down here. And the reason why is because if these are oysters, we still need an oyster bin. If this ends up being oyster... It'll be chopped anyway. So we can push it. I gotta move. These can't be here though, because they're gonna end up pulling everything. This and this. Ooh, sorry, we didn't lock in the prep station. Remember, we did not lock that in. So what I can do is, I think what I'll do is I'll just do this. Because if this one ends up being oysters, then we don't need to do anything else. So let's just leave this how it was. I don't need this safety hot. I mean, I could buy this, honestly, to do the mashed potatoes. I could. Excuse me. But after tomorrow though, we'll be able to buy both of these and buy both. Well, we're not gonna have enough. Well, we'll have enough money. We only need $240 to buy this one. We need 2 of these, and we need 2 of these, and then we have our complete setup. Now again, the cookers only have one, so you eventually want to go into a prep station. So I think on the desk we're gonna look for prep stations because one of these 2 things is gonna be gone. This blueprint desk, great. I almost want to buy this though, honestly. We have a little bit of extra cash. I wish there's a button you could hit to go back to the previous day to tell you how much money you made. Because we need 240 coins to buy 4 of these. And if we buy, I think I'm going to do this. And I'm going to put it, these actually they don't keep saying actually so much. Sorry guys. This doesn't have to be here. Now again, we do got to run all the way up here to grab the water. But I think this is going to be fine for us because remember, anything in a pot won't burn. I think this is good. We're doing it, guys. Let's just rock it right now. I should have bought that floor protector. Dang it. Oh well, whatever. So as you see here, the fish are gonna be bypassing. The fish are bypassing the mixer because they're not doing anything, which is fine. Oh, look at that though. Yeah, definitely. I think what we want to look for on the desk are going to be prep stations right now, because we're going to need that for show. I should have bought that floor protector. Hindsight, I should have bought that because we need floor protectors. Yeah, so I think the next thing I want to buy is going to be a. I can even keep this on here because remember it won't burn. Let's just take one dish up. Red fish, perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little careful here. So let's just. I want to try to keep an eye on the blueprint desk. Ideally, we get a blueprint desk. Blueprint. Oh man, that's sweet. Because eventually we do also want a discount desk, but I think more blueprint desks are going to be better. I'm going to let this go. I think we have like 10 groups or something. I think so, very minimal groups. Prep station is the next item that we need here. And if we get a prep station, we're not going to be upgrading it. You don't want to use a frozen prep station. You don't. You may say, well, why? It's the same thing for the bins, because the fish bins change every day. Or potentially will change every day. I shouldn't have grabbed that. So what that means is if you end up taking a frozen prep and it has oysters in it, but the box is red fish, guess what? Then you're screwed, in a sense, basically. Coffee tables are good. I don't think we need coffee tables right now. I think we're fine without them. I might just keep this up here. Double reds. That's fine. Getting the red on. And then we got... Yeah, I'm just going to chill out here. We still have plenty of time. Alright, we can get a couple more in here now. I love the coffee tables. We don't need coffee tables right now. We just don't. Oh, I need that prep station. I don't need mixers either. I need a prep station, man. Alright, we need mixers. But you know what? After today, we're going to be slightly more automated, which is going to be really good. If we want to buy everything. I kind of don't want to buy the last conveyor belt because we're going to need more. But my whole thought is, well, we'll get more. Eventually. Which we probably will. I can just do this a while. Doesn't matter. Alright, let's just rock these guys. Red and oyster. Perfect. We're getting pretty late in the day, though. I almost want a ring. I think after the next thing that I see on the desk, I'm going to ring. No matter, like, regardless of what it is. Alright, I'm going to ring. It's alright. Alright, what we got down here? Oh, triple oyster. What do you want? Triple oyster, of course. But hey, guess what? After today, we're going to have everything automated. Which is going to be really, really good. Really good for us. I mean, the only issue that's going to be a downside in the sense is that if you have 2 of something, you have to wait a little bit more. Like if you need 2 bluefish, we got to wait for the second bluefish to cook. But that's why we need to get the prep stations. And we will get them. We will. We will get them. We have a single here. All good. Alright. Hopefully they'll just want a trip of fish, which they don't, of course. It's okay. Again, you can put these on here because if there are things or dishes in a sense that don't cook, they won't burn. Like it doesn't work. We can burn this just for fun. Because that'll catch on fire before that guy goes for sure. Doesn't matter because we're... Hey, franchise, guys. Happy franchise. Let this roll through. Hey, this is great. This is great. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. This is awesome. Okay. So, what we got to do now is we got to think about things a little bit. Right? Think about how we want to do things. Wow, I shouldn't say that. Wow, mashed potatoes, 3 oysters and fish. A lot more. Because I think each oyster you get 1 coin for. Alright. Oh, so, like here... We definitely would go with conveyor belts if we go to tier this system. 100% conveyor belts. 100%, 100%, 100%. All right, let's take a little look now because this I think is a blueprint desk. Let's just chill out here. I kind of like making all this color. We finally have some generic background. I don't like these. I don't like these ones. I just don't. I'd rather eat at a restaurant that has a generic background. I call it generic, like meaning like this a flat color than the stripes and stuff. I think these were introduced back when, I don't know when. I don't know what it was. Like these are kind of stick out. Like these are, they're almost like 3D. They look like they stick out a little bit, but call me a traditionalist, if you will. Okay, so I think what we got to do, honestly, is this is set all this up. Set it up, because we're at this stage. Let's just do it. We have enough. Oh, you know what? Crap, we don't have enough coins. I said we needed 240. We don't have 240, do we? Or sorry, no, we don't. Shoot. Okay, well, let's almost get it set up. Almost. And I think what we'll do is with the stick, we'll buy this. And you know what? Since we can't afford either one of these, this actually works out better, honestly. Because now we have another. I want to put it here because I'm not actually using that. I say actually way too much, guys. Sorry. We're gonna do this because I mean, if for one chance that this is oysters, so what? Who cares, honestly? And even for that, we could put that here in case we do have oysters down here. This is really, really good, though. Now, the question is, do we upgrade this? Because remember, it goes copy, blueprint, discount. We're going to get a discount desk tomorrow. Or do we wait a day, get another blueprint desk? Which I think we're going to wait another day. Now, again, we can obviously upgrade it, get the discount desk, and then research it 2 more times. But I don't want to do that. For now, I think we're just going to roll like this. We're doing, hey, tier 1, or sorry, OT day 1. We're killing it right now. But what we need we do, actually, you know what, though, what I am going to do? I want to chance this. We need to start getting corner grabbers because we're going to run out of space here for all of this. So I think what we'll do is we'll do 1 more day of this and then leave it alone. Because eventually we're going to want to have auto dishes as well. So we will need, you know what we'll do? That's the thing, because I kind of want to be able to automate the rest of this tomorrow, which we will be able to do. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it. All right, let's just rock and roll here. Now we have 2 desks to look at. Now you may say, "Oh, get a safety," or yeah, safety. Get a display stand. Oh, so we ended up crapping out here, which is fine. You know what? It doesn't matter. Honestly, it's perfectly fine. We need a prep station. That's like what we need right now. Prep station. That's the only thing I really want. Because that would really set us over the top. We need more grabbers, though. We'll need 3 more grabbers, of course. But that's fine. Alright, let's just get a couple of these out. That one. This one. That one. I mean, the sink, eventually, yeah, I keep saying eventually. Eventually, we want to keep upgrading the sink and everything. Let's just do the research now. Oh, no research. Jeez Louise. Clipboard stand, yes. I just don't think we need it quite yet. I think we're perfect. How many groups do we have, by the way? 10? 12? Probably 12, I'm guessing. I don't remember. This is good. More floor protectors will also be good, but once we get prep stations, eventually we don't need floor protectors anymore because everything's going to be pushed back. But for now, we do. Just let that roll through. Clean some of these dishes. Why not? More coffee tables eventually, yes. We just need a few more things before we get more coffee tables. In my opinion. I think we're doing fine without it at the moment. I just got to chill out here. Let this build up. Use the coffee tables as we have them. See, this is where having prep stations is good. Because then we wouldn't have to be waiting for this all the time. But this will finish shortly, so we can roll that through. It would be cool if there was a mod, I don't think there is, where it will show you, look at that, we have a triple already, where it tells you how much time is left for a certain process. You know what I mean? I don't think there is a mod like that. If anybody's out there that does modding, that'd be a cool mod for this game, in my opinion. Basically, when you have a process cooking, it has a countdown timer saying, you know, it has 10 seconds left, 3 seconds left, just so you can kind of, I guess it helps dial in stuff a bit better, maybe? I don't know. So far, we haven't seen anything on the desk, even that I would remotely want to take. So, come on. We saw that prep station earlier, and I didn't grab it, unfortunately. It's okay. Red fish. I think I'm gonna lock in this because we're getting close, not to the end of the day, but we're getting close to, like, I want to start calling, like, really badly. You know what, let's just call a little bit. Okay, no candle box. You know, let's just, I'm gonna wait. We should see one more thing. We should, I hope. I can't put that there. Alright, that's the last thing. Let's forget that. That, and then let's get the oysters going. But you know what? After today, we're going to have automatic... Oh, that's not right. We're going to have auto oysters. Can I put this on the plate? For cripe's sake. There we go. And then here we go. Great. Now, even though we're only going to have one oyster at a time being chopped... Actually, no. We'll have three. We'll have three because the cooker is going to go afterwards. The one that's on the mixer is already going to be counted. Oh, yeah. Great. Right. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Good. Everything's just starting to fall into place when it comes to this run, which is really, really nice. Let's see what this guy wants. Oh, bluefish, perfect. Man, we're rolling. We're rolling along, guys. So we ended up locking in one coffee table, which is fine. Which is fine. Yeah, we're still not quite making that triple threat yet. But we're going to do this. And we're going to move this up here, and we're going to buy one of these, and then what we're going to do now is we're going to upgrade. We're going to upgrade this one to here. Because you want to start getting corner grabbers, because this is going to, like, we're running out of, if we have prep stations here, we're out of space already. Give me a prep station. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, okay, coffee table. So I think what we could do is we're going to buy another blueprint desk. We'll put it, I think I'm going to put the phone down here. Even though we are using the phone, we're not. The question is, do we? No, we're going to buy this one. Because we only had 12 groups. This can go here, I think. Can it go there? It can if this goes up. Can I go there? Oh, yeah, it doesn't block. You can put this one here. I like to have it. Oh. Never mind. You have to leave it. You have to leave a gap anyway. So put this back. Put it back to where it was. I was like doing it like diagonally. You can't put it here because it only allows one seat. But we can put, well, whatever. We can redo this later. It's not a big deal. 12. We only have 12 groups still, so I think we're rolling pretty good. We have our danger hob. I think that's great as well. I think we're doing really good, guys. Upgrade this. So do we want to, I think we're time to upgrade this to a discount desk. I think we're neat because we have 4 coins left. Do we need another mixer? We don't. But do we need anything down here? No. Well, maybe, you know what? Maybe a freezer, though. Because we... You know what I'm going to do? Is... this and that, and then this is going to go here, and this is going to go here. I'm just going to start over here. Because I'm going to upgrade these mixers. Because if we end up getting... Is it worth it, though? So I was trying to think, would it be better to have... I think it might be better... I think it might be better to try to get a freezer for the mashed potatoes, because we're not going through 20 portions a day. We're not. Because if we wouldn't have to do that, we could move all this stuff out of the way and have a little bit more space here. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we'll do that. So we will still start down here. Yeah, we're still doing great here, guys. Still great. So what we want now is we want prep stations. That's really the only thing I want right now. Oh, this was stupid. What happened there? Whatever. It's fine. I'm gonna try to upgrade everything. We know what we're gonna get. Discount desk. Freezer would be really great at the bottom. Nope, that's gonna be a curved. Good. Curved. And then that's gonna be that's a not a clipboard. That's a look at these. All that other junk. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Why is there a gap? Oh, because I never moved it. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know why? Because we can go 1, 2, 3, and then just wait. Up here, we got 2 blues. So we do blue, blue. 1, 2, and then we slap it. What do you want? You want a double? 1. Now, what would be better... no, that wouldn't work. I was going to say to put a combiner there, but that wouldn't work. It would for the oysters, but nothing else. All right, we got this. It's teasing me so much with that other research desk, dude. We don't need a research desk. We need a prep station, man. PS. We need a PS4 prep station with 4 slots. I'm still like, as much as I want to lock in a floor protector, I want to wait. I got it. We need to get a we need a prep station. It just would make things easier in general, because once we start getting like a lot more customers, we won't have an issue with it. Even though we're rolling really smoothly, we get another card in 2 days, which is fine. All right, let's just rock this out. There it is. There it is, baby. Yes, get some all day. Oh, we got the mashies yet. Perfect. That's all good. Now the buffet is interesting. Like you could put the potatoes on a buffet and say, man, you know, potatoes, whatever, whatever. But I don't know if a buffet is necessarily the best thing for this run at this point. So I think we'll just leave it alone for now. Now we could use the display stands to try to push getting a certain something, but there's no point for that. So we got our prep station. The problem is we can't buy a prep station because, you know what? Let's just buy this or not. I'm just gonna call the rest. Give me something. There we go. I mean, clipboard stand's fine as well, really. Yeah, we're fine out here. Great. Ooh, look at that. A little hiccup in the dick up. That's not what I wanted to say. A little hiccup. We got a triple. Yeah, so we can't actually buy the prep station because we need to copy it. That's why it would have been nice to get another one. But it's okay. So we'll do that, and we'll just put this over here because it's a. Well, I guess we should clean some of them. We can take this one up from the bottom. Even though we wouldn't have to, I'd rather just do it that way. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 3, and then slap that here. 1, 2, and while I'm here, might as well just dish this out like that. Alright. Another tripler. See, like, if we have a combiner pushing onto the plate, it would obviously push it itself. Which we could, you know, we could do that, but you'd have to do it after the cooker. Because otherwise everything would just sit on the cooker, right? I mean, it's not out of the question, eventually. Alright, see what we got. Alright, we gotta be smart here with what we buy. We can buy 2 things, in a sense. Let's see. Well, this is key. This is number 1. Alright, we're just gonna ditch this. This we want to keep. We want to keep buying these, of course. Just storing them for now. And then we want to. We don't. The thing is, when you're dealing with prep stations with fish, you don't want to upgrade them. You don't want to frozen prep. So we'll put this in the middle. Do we need the freezers? Honestly, I think it'd be better to get more floor protectors. I know that may sound really silly. What is this? This is 60. Yeah, I think that'd be better because we're really hurting for money. So we want to up or copy the prep station, discount everything, copy everything because the copies will hit everything, and then we'll upgrade. No, we don't want to upgrade that. So we want to we actually don't want to upgrade anything. So we'll just move this out of the way for today. We don't want to upgrade anything. Yeah, we want to leave this. Well. Do we upgrade it to a smart grabber? And then we can start working on the dishes thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Do we start doing something like this? You know what? I think we will. Because this is a pain in the butt to do. Because all we need is a smart grabber to pull the empty dishes out. And we have the corner grabber to do this. This is all sorted. A grabber a day. Because the first smart grabber we get is going to go here anyway. So that'll be tomorrow, which I think will be better. Yeah, this is fine. Fine. Let's, you know what we should do? I think what we're going to do is we're going to end part 1 now. We're a little over an hour. I think this is a good place to stop. We'll come back for part 2, and we'll see how far into overtime we can get. I mean, unless we start getting some crappy, lousy cards, I think we're going to go pretty good. So let's wrap it up here, guys. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this long form episode, please consider leaving me a like as well as a comment. We'd much appreciate it. And if you're enjoying this series or any other video on my channel, hit that subscribe button, tick the bell notification icon. And as always, get rid of this. Catch you guys next time.